Fernando Tatis Jr.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And we're off and rolling here in Houston. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Smith on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. Luis Ariz stands in. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Two down, bases empty. So digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
On the ground, Pena. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. And we're back. And pitching here today, Dylan Cease. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And here it comes. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
Full count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in. 1 away. And now here is Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
There's the strike. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting third.
2 outs, bases empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball is outside. Next offering is down low. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And now it's Christian Walker. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. That misses the
2-1.
zone. 2-1. And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Houston, second inning set to go. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Valdez back to work. Sheets batting in the cleanup spot. He joined the team as a free agent. And that one popped in the air, left field. Altuve hauls it in, and there's one away. And here comes Sander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one the other way, makes the catch for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Swing and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Jason Hayward stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. No score here in the second. Ground ball left side. They get the force, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and here is Yainer Diaz.
Catcher, Yainer Diaz.
That one
That's
misses.
the ball. That's down.
Ball 1. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And Joe McDonald says he went around. Diaz on at first, nobody out.
One ball, one strike.
In the dirt. In the air on the infield. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one misses, and the count's full. To the right side,
That's a foul
and it
ball.
goes just foul. Three-two. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Next to hit, Cam Smith.
Right fielder, number 11.
That's inside. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. So 2 balls and no strikes. And a big swing and a miss.
2-1.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
2-2.
Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Tyler Wade. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, as a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2.
Hit in the air left field. Altuve hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's Elias Diaz.
Batting ninth, catcher Elias Diaz.
Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty.
1-1.
That one fouled off. And now it's even up. Top of the third, no score. Next pitch is outside.
Count's full.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Flied to right his first time. There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Boots it.
Hey.
So 2 down. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. And misses inside. Right through there for a strike. Now snap throw to first. Tatis dives back in. Tatis off of first with 2 away. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Pena tosses to first. And that is the inning. Back here at Dyken Park as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss.
On the mound, you take a
No
note.
balls,
You see
2
the
strikes.
hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Stays alive. That one drilled left field. Hayward makes the grab, 1 away. So the Houston lineup turns over. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros.
Jose Altuve.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Up next for the
Isaac
Astros.
Paredes now at the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Alvarez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Fought off foul. The 1-1. And that is out of play. 2 outs. And now the
2-2.
count is even. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Start of the 4th, leading off,
for the Padres,
Manny Machado.
3rd baseman, Manny Machado.
Off the plate inside,
ball.
and that's ball 1.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's a ball.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets will hit next. Fly to left his first time. Just missed.
Ball.
And fouled off. And a 1-1. Just
that
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one inside and it hit him.
Take your base.
Now batting, shortstop.
And a dangerous
Xander
hitter coming
Bogaerts.
up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 so far. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, and he
Nobody's in that
scores.
safe.
And
Now
it's
batting,
1-0.
second
Really
baseman,
nice job of
Jose
two-strike hitting in that
Iglesias.
at-bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. Dubon to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting,
Here's
left
Jason
fielder,
Hayward.
Jason
Golden
Hayward.
opportunity right here. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not many hitters go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
Outside low. Ball 1.
1-1.
Sheets on third. Bogarts over at second with one down. Gets a piece and stays alive. Out to short. Pena whips it across. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out.
Now
batting Tyler
center
Wade.
fielder,
Fly to
Tyler
left
Wade.
his first time. Just missed.
Ball.
Outside.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an
balls, one
early
strike.
lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
In the air, left field, down the line. Automatic
Ball went over
double
the fence.
now as
That's
it
a
hops the wall and foul ground. As a run scores. And now it's Elias Diaz. Struck out swinging his first time. Squirts away a little bit.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Fouled off. He was late. And that one missing
that's it.
inside a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offered in there for a strike. And that is strike 2.
Full count.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Pena makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Houston, and here's the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
Well, after scoring runs, this is
1-0.
where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, these Astros just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Goes down looking. Yainer Diaz.
Up next for the
Astros. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Diaz.
Pitch misses
That's it,
inside, and that's ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
No, that missed.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
2-0.
There's a swing and a drive. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he'll turn for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. In for a strike. Good slider.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on. Swung on, belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. New inning getting started. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. Valdez back to work. This to third and foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. And El Nino is stifled for the K.
Now batting.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres, has grounded out a couple of times. And that one lifted in the air center field. Myers makes the grab for the second out. Here's Machado,
Now
1 for 2.
Third baseman Manny Machado.
Machado, a former Gold Glove winner, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. And it's fouled away. That to right. Smith makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
Off the mark there. 1-0.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
At the
Number
plate,
11.
Cam Smith. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a curve through for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The Padres leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Jake Myers. He's 0 for 1. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Fastball is outside. And a big swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all
balls, one
game
strike.
if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Check swing, called strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Top of the 6th inning. So here's the Padres
Leading off for
DH,
San
Gavin
Diego, the
Sheets.
designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Foul ball there. In the air, left field, down the line. Altuve brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's just a really nice catch
Now
on the
batting,
run right there.
shortstop,
He saved
Xander
extra
Bogaerts.
bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch
No,
off
that's
the
out.
plate. And the count is 1-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one in the
2-2.
dirt. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a curve
That's
is
the ball.
down and in. 8th
Full
pitch
count.
of the at-bat coming up. Up the middle. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose
Now on the bump,
Iglesias.
Ryan King. He has
Now
a great
pitching for the
slider with tons of
Astros.
movement.
Number 74, Ryan King.
One down. Jose Iglesias getting ready to hit. First pitch
Ball high.
misses. Bogaerts leads off first with one away. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. And he swings through that one.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
King checks over to first, and he's back. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now batting, left
And
fielder,
now, Jason Hayward. That's a strike. 0-1.
Strike 2. 0-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And now the center fielder, Tyler Wade.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
1 ball, no strike.
This one in the dirt. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. First and second, 2 down. And that's in the
2 and
dirt.
2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. He goes down looking. Back here in Houston. Well, we go bottom 6. Jose Altuve up to hit here. First pitch, and he just misses. That one missed. That missed by a lot, and it's 3-0.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
He was late there. Strike
3
1.
balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Soft contact in the air. Takes it in for the out. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
There's the strike.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the
0 balls, 1
baseball,
strike.
moving it around, doing what he does.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Curve in the dirt.
1-2.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Didn't go. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Here's a 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Logan Gillespie.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So a man at first. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. A strikeout and a walk. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Man,
0-1.
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the dirt, but kept close.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Paredes leads off first with 2
balls,
down to
no
the inning.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That just misses. 3-1. foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball four to
Take your
aboard.
base.
Well, this could be the start of something. They
Now
haven't
batting.
found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
First and second, 2 outs. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. He's 2 for 2. And strike one to the catcher.
Well, a come and
No
get me
ball, one
fastball
strike.
right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Next pitch
That's the ball.
misses. 1-1. And that's whipped for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Nick
72.
Hernandez.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Elias
Leading off for the
Diaz
Padres.
digs in now.
Catcher,
0 for 2
Elias
in
Diaz.
this one. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Now batting.
So
Right
with one
fielder,
down, it'll bring up Fernando
Tatis
Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Tatis waits. And that one in the air center field. Myers sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now
Manny
Machado up here. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Now batting, the
First and
designated
second,
hitter,
2
Gavin
outs.
Sheets.
Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now pitching for San
We're back in
Diego.
a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
40.
Jason Adam.
Jason
And we all
Adams.
know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And stepping in for the
Leading off for the
Astros, Mauricio
Astros.
Dubon.
Second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Batting.
And now the
Number
right fielder,
11.
Cam Smith. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right side. And that quickly 2 away. Jake Myers up next for the Astros.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here at Dyken Park, and now the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Hernandez, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Hernandez back to work. In the air, out towards left center. Myers makes the grab, 1 down. Next for the Padres, Jose Iglesias.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yeah.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Out to short. Whips it to first. Got the out. Now the left fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Hayward.
And that drops in for a strike. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Diaz sizing this one up, has room, and he makes the catch. And we're back. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now batting, third baseman,
And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Just missed.
That's outside. Ball.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Nobody out. Runner at first. Misses
Full count.
inside, and the count's full. Ground ball
Foul
right
ball.
side, and it goes just foul. And there's ball 4.
Take your base, ball 4.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now
That
batting,
could jumpstart
the
The
designated
left-hander
hitter,
on now, Yuki Matsui.
Alvarez. Now pitching for San Diego. Number 1, Yuki Matsui.
And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at-bat.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 2. Line drive. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. He makes it to
he's in
third.
there.
Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Big spot late in this one,
Up
and
next
here's
for the
Christian Walker.
Astros.
A walk
First
and a
baseman,
pair of strikeouts.
Christian Walker.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Diaz up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That misses. And now 2-0. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back.
The
It's the top of the
Astros.
9th, and there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound. Number 64.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in now for San Diego, Tyler Wade. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Just missed. And that's outside. That's in there. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2.
Struck him out looking. Elias Diaz, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And there's the strike.
It's 0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Just missed.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
We got a full count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Now 1-2. That's down and in.
2-2.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Fastball almost got him there.
Count is full.
Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Robert Suarez.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Strikes.
Stays alive. The 1-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Bogarts fields it cleanly, and he'll be safe at first.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So man aboard. So next up for Houston, Mauricio Dubon. First pitch misses.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hayward. And out number 1 on the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one fouled off.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Suarez is just one strike away.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this line.
He got him, and that's the ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game.